took a Feynman.
But yeah,
One of
what's up,
the
guys? It's
the quotes from him is he
October
says, like,
17th,
nature uses
9:48
only
p.m.
the
Eastern,
longest threads
and
to weave her
we are back.
tapestry.
It's
And so what he means by
some more
that is
Legends of
that there
Runeterra
are
game, but
only a
I think
few
tonight,
basic principles that you
I
have to
actually didn't feel like
understand to
recording
kind
this
of
tonight.
understand the
I
sum
didn't really feel like
total
playing
of
Legends of
our
Runeterra,
knowledge in physics.
but
There's not a lot.
just for
And
whatever
as
reason, I'm
physics
gonna like stick
becomes
with
more
recording
and
for an
more
hour,
advanced, we're actually
jamming.
unifying
I'll play some ladder.
theories. We're collapsing them
But
into one
I
thing,
played.
like we did with electricity and
I tried
magnetism,
building
or
my own
statistical mechanics and heat and thermodynamics.
ascend
You know,
list.
those turn
This
out
is
to be one
Swims.
thing. So
Which has some
we're
interesting
trying to do
cards in it, like
currently with
Notify,
gravity
Horn of
and
the
quantum
Dragon. This is
mechanics.
a
We're
good
trying to
list, you know. This
reconcile
is
them
a
in
list that
quantum
is
loop
refined and has
gravity or
thought
in
put into
string
it.
theory or what have you. So you just kind of have to
And then
understand
I
a few of the
tried just
basic things, and
streamlining the
then you'll
list and like
see them
seeing
recurring over and over and over again. Like, for example,
what's.
I study
I just
and
leaned
read
into all the
physics
things
and
that like
computer science
Lee
just
Sin
for
wants to do
entertainment.
win. So just a lot
There's
of
no
spells.
practical application for me.
Just maxed out on the
But
greedy
there's
stuff like
this
deep
really
meditation.
interesting theory I was reading about called
I threw in Twin
Solomonoff
Disciplines.
induction.
It's an extra like 6
And
damage
it's
on me, so I
basically
don't feel
formalizes
overwhelmed.
Occam's razor, which is that the shortest answer is
And
the
I
correct
got like a
one.
headache playing this
But
versus the AI.
it's more advanced than
It's
that.
just too much.
But it basically says, like, if you want to figure out why something happened,
so I'm just gonna
you
jam.
take all the
I'm still trying to
different
play versus
reasons
AI.
why it could have happened,
I'm
all
just
the
gonna
different
jam
theories
some
why it could have
pirate
happened,
aggro.
and then you sort of weigh each of them based on how compressed they are, how short they are, how likely they are, and then that gives you the probability. That kind of gives you the explanation for why that theory happened. Now, Feynman has a very similar and elegant
to listen to a Tim Ferriss podcast while recording this, which you guys wouldn't be able to hear because I don't have OBS set up to hear it. Also, that'd probably be like a copyright infringement or something like that, or I don't know. Probably just isn't allowed. It'd also just be weird to like layer over a podcast over something that I'm doing. But I was gonna listen to it in the background, but as I'm just talking right now, I realize it's incredibly distracting and I can't really focus on it. So just do one thing at a time, which I've learned is kind of an important thing to do in life. Yeah. All right. So we're set up with our emotes and stuff. We're still Iron 2, so really flexing. And let's just jump in. Play for about an hour. It's 9:50. I'll go until 10:50, I guess. Yeah, sure. Might do a double upload tonight. I might record something else, like Baldur's Gate, or I have. I'm gonna mull this. Just looking at this list, Zap Sprayfin is in this list, and there's only like 5 targets for it. It's 3 of these Noxian Furs and the 2 Make It Rain. So I'm just like never gonna keep the actual 3-drop. I'd rather, I don't know, just not gonna do that. Oh, look at that. That's a bug. That's a bug. All right, so we jammed with a 1-drop that deals 3 damage instead of 2, right? Just big numbers, big gameplay. There we go. Bada boom, bada bing. Take 3. Get wrecked. Very exciting.
Nothing escapes my watch.
Goodness Lord in heaven. How do I feel about this thing? Do I want to block it? Or do I want to, like, on 3, what can he have? He can have the 3/3. I don't know, like, tough game, tough life, right?
Safeguard our homes.
Do I block this thing? Alright. Jeez, this is tough. So, I really love aggro decks because, they consolidate all the decision making into like a very they consolidate all the decisions into like a smaller amount of time. So like we could just develop both of these 1-drops and then try to swing out. We just have so many options here. We could just swing like this, take the Make It Rain, and guarantee we're just dealing like 3 this turn. But I just don't feel like that wins. I want to develop my 1-drops just because like I feel like in aggro you have to make the most out of the cards in your hand, and like these 1-drops aren't gonna do more later in the game. So I'm just gonna jam them right now. I'll start off with the Crackshot Corsair, still preserving the option for Make It Rain. You know, I wasn't really feeling playing Legends of Runeterra tonight, but like I don't know. Once I actually start playing, it's actually kind of exciting. And I don't know, these aggro decks, like when you look at them as like I don't know, it's like always tempting to like have this like mid-range control player snobbery. Like ugh, you just you play a 1-drop on turn 1 and 2 1-drops on turn 2, and then you just run your opponent over. Boring. I'm gonna do some fancy shit. But I don't know. Playing aggro is an art upon itself, you know? It does get kind of overwhelming when it feels like, it's easy to hit a point with the aggro list, though, where it feels like, you know, anything less than your best draw. So here I think it's pretty easy to just go like this and leave up Make It Rain. And then it kind of guarantees... Well, actually, what's tough about this is... I think this is the attack. And then we'll make it rain pre-combat damage to kill the Avarosan in this. And if he throws this in front of that, it's kind of irrelevant. But I don't know. I think this is the play, though. I don't feel like playing the spider helps much more. It's tough, man. Life is tough, you know? I'm down with this, though. It prevents him from making any value trades. So, like, this is cool. So, like, I keep my 3-2, he loses his 3-3, and then, you know, it's whatever. Is this the right play? What a gross loser. He plays cards that cost 1? That's what I'm doing. He's stealing my strategy. What a clown. Ugh, I hate him. Zap Spray Fin, hit another Noxian Fervor or something, I guess, here. It's like a big thing is like in Legends of Runeterra playing aggro in this game, I guess, is like playing a 2-3 feels like a reasonable thing to do here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Just to make this attack a little worse. There's argument that I don't know. These aggro decks, man, incredibly complicated. I don't have a good, like, heuristic for, like, how to play them. It probably should just be dump your hand. Like, alright, so, like, as I say, I don't have a good heuristic for how to play aggro decks. It's probably just dump your units as fast as possible. The simple way to put it. This guy's a loser. Look at him interacting with my cards efficiently. I cannot stand it. Makes me so angry. God damn it. What a piece of shit. Fuck! Piece of shit. Furious. I can't stand this. Ugh. Disgusting. I'm playing this horse.
No prey, no pay.
Absolutely appalling. I'm heated. Man, I just want to run my opponent over. I don't want them, like, playing cards that cost 1 and 2 on curve. Like, this is disgusting. Put more 7-drops in your deck, loser. Haven't you heard there's dragons in the format now? Put some of those 8 and 9-drop dragons in your deck and get ran over like a good, you know, like a good sport. I didn't play aggro so you could rope. Damn it. He needs a 2-6? Why wouldn't you play a 6-2 instead? I'm sorry. Oh my god, I can't. I hate everything. I hate everything. I'm swinging out. I don't care. No one can stop me. No one can stop me. Didn't come here to block. That's for damn sure.
Another nibble.
I'll keep Misfortune alive. Is that 2 Noxian Fervors we've played? No. I think we've played a Make It Rain and Noxian Fervor, so we should be likely to hit Noxian Fervor off of our Zap Spray Fin. And we have 6 mana, the 1+ from Attune, that actually gives us the mana to play it, which is cool. So if he goes for the Acquired Taste on Misfortune, 3 + 3 is 6. 6 is greater than 5, his current amount of toughness. Maybe he'll die. Maybe he'll have a burst spell in his hand that increases his toughness.
Winter take you.
Kill me today, I cannot stand this bullshit. What is this guy doing? Playing anti-aggro? Fuck him! God damn it. I'm not actually angry. I just got a lot of energy today. And I'm just furious with how slow this game is. We're in iron, bro. Time is not on our side. Holy shit. Holy shit. Time to get cheeky. Speed this shit up, my man. Have I been muted? Oh no. I can't emote anymore. I lost my rights. Hey, I just want to say, like, I really respect my opponent. I acknowledge this is another human being on the side of the table. Or that I could say these words to him. You know, like, if we were sitting across the table from each other. This is like road rage, alright? Like, if...
Make it interesting.
If, how do I say? Yeah. Like, this is like road rage. If, you know, this person were in front of me, I obviously would, you know, treat them with respect as a human being. But, considering that Riot has decided not to trust in our humanity as a player base and we cannot interact with each other, which is, you know, completely unnecessary. This guy's 4 cards in hands and he's at 9. I have... You know what? This card dealt 2 so far. But I'm not sure if I would rather have... So, like, this is a guaranteed 2, this is a guaranteed 2. He has no profitable blocker on this, and this isn't super profitable either. This is swinging out for... It's lethal here, but he blocks... What? I mean, probably... I guess he can't block this, so he's taking 4 guaranteed. I'm kind of tempted... I mean, I feel like... What are the odds that I can't deal 6 to him if I play this? He can't block this. I feel like I play this.
Go with the flow.
I gotta do it. I can't not do it. Like, this is 2, 4, 6. So the worst thing that happens here is he plays something with 3 toughness. Now he has 1, 2, 3 blockers, or 3 attack, and then he blocks 1, 2, 3, and then we're only dealing 2, 4, 7 to him. But at that point, you know, we just gotta draw a Decimate, and it's good to go.
A true Freljordian welcome.
I'm absolutely furious. And he drew a card with 3 power? Unacceptable. Alright, well, I guess we just swing in for 4. I'll swing in for... He definitely has. Just most definitely. Yeah, let's do this. We're still swinging out. We don't care about anything.
I'll protect the villages.
Do I let these trade or do I throw 3 at his face and put him down to 2? I don't feel like I'm ever going to lose the option to throw 3 at his face just like if it's like a lethal turn, so I don't think it really matters here. I'm just going to let it go. I'll hold this. So we're at about... We're 10 minutes in. We started at 9:50. It's currently, yeah, 13:06 into the recording. We had like a little bit of a lull before we started. But, this game is taking 10,000 times longer than I wanted it to, but it's okay. It's all good. I don't mind. I don't mind. Frostbite press Tom Kench is, super cute. I gotta say, it's, like, super cute. I'm gonna let it go.
An auspicious season.
Hopefully we can just burn this guy out because he doesn't have any healing, but we'll see. This guy deserves to lose to an aggro deck, you know? Just because, like, his deck is so optimized, it seems, to not lose to aggro. It doesn't make sense for him to do anything else other than to lose to aggro. Like, he hasn't played a single card that costs more than 4 mana yet. Play a 5-drop, bro. Play an 8-drop. You won't. Positively repulsive. Positively repulsive. Good Lord in heaven. I think this guy is, being a bad sport, if I do say so myself. Draw a champion. What's Homeboy's, champion card? It's Tom Kench's Bayou. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Exactly your action. Oh, I am, Jack. I am.
I think I might just go ahead and, I don't know.
Winter is the Freljord's true.
I'm so sick of the worlds. Good God. sick of everything. Sick of everything. Oh, this is tough. This is tough, boys. Do we throw this at his face? I mean, we have lethal. It's more likely with this 1 mana he can buff this thing's toughness to 2 + 4 is 5. I guess Elixir of Iron will pull it to 6. That's a blowout. But unlikely he can increase his health. Let's go ahead and throw this at his face. And then we'll cast Sleep with the Fishes to deal 2 to his face. And then let's see if he dies. That's something important. We gotta see if he dies after that. Another big question. I think we just throw 2 at his face here too. Like, see what happens here. Is he just dead? Does he have frostbite? What you got, guy? What do you have? Isn't there a card that's like sweat or something like that? Alright, he has the frostbite. Power.
An auspicious season.
Look at all this frostbite. He knows I have Sleep with the Fishes. Wow, what a sham. Oh. But anyway. I usually try to stay cool, calm, and collected during my Legends of Runeterra games, but it's not like it matters, I guess. There's no voice chat or anything. If I could talk to my opponent, I most certainly would not be like insulting them about their pace of play. I'd probably be like, you know, asking them about their day, asking them about their life, like how's their self-esteem, their confidence, do they feel like they know what they want out of life, do they have goals which are in line with their values, do they know their values, are their actions aligned with their goals, all this kind of stuff, you know, the important things. I wouldn't, you know, really talk about the games. The game doesn't matter. The game's just something we're doing to kill time and, you know, release a little steam while we take a break from the story of our lives. But it's all good. So, I think speed of play is going to be an important thing for grinding ladder. Like, if we're just going to play an hour each day, we got to play our games fast, I think. So, I am, for the most part, just going to kind of follow the pattern, or the thought process I listed out, which is just dump my hand as fast as possible. And... oh, no. 2 Daring Poros. No. This can't be. Do I want to go wide? He's likely to have Poros Snacks, which is going to... let's go wide. I like going wide. Alright, for this turn... the thing is, if he has Poros Snacks, which I believe that he does... oof, oof, oof. I think I gotta go... man, this is so tough. This is so tough. I think I gotta go House Spider, and then there's course, and then the Crackshot Corsair. I think that's what I gotta do. Or I can go for the Iron Ballista. He's kind of unlikely to have something that really profitably... I'm gonna jam the Iron Ballista. Like I said, man, just all these choices in life, I just don't get it. It's too much. I think Iron Ballista is now right here. This guy's definitely... man. So, like, it seems like the bottom of... I might not play aggro, because it seems like the bottom of ladder is going to be, like, a whole bunch of these... like, if you were to think of... if you were to picture... I'm trying to say how to visualize this. When you think about card games, like, one of the things you can kind of reduce it to fundamentally is sort of, like, if there's... it's like, there's a ladder, right? And the bottom rung is aggro. And it's, like, the least powerful deck, but it's the fastest. So, like, I can't think about anything right now. So it's like the least powerful deck is at the bottom rung, and the way you win with aggro is that everybody's playing a more powerful deck that is further up the ladder. But it's so far up the ladder that you can kind of slip in and win before their thing starts going off, right? That's kind of how aggro works. We're just gonna full swing here because just nothing matters in life anymore. He definitely has Poro Snacks, will definitely get blown out in combat, but I don't care. I didn't come here to like, that's not gonna not happen later if we don't do it. But anyway. So like, if you think about the ladder being like, aggro is on like rung 1, right? And then like, you ideally want to have people playing control to beat the mid-range decks, which are probably the best decks that people like the most because they're kind of like flexible and they can potentially beat control, they can potentially beat aggro. So a lot of people like to go for that middle of the ground strategy. You want to go for aggro to like kind of slip underneath the mid-range decks, which are naturally trying to get a little bigger to beat the other mid-range decks. And what else? You also, by doing that, what else do you accomplish? I'm so lost. So, alright. There's level 1 power strength, which is the aggro decks, right? I'm gonna get there somehow. The aggro decks are at the bottom rung. The way you beat the aggro decks, or actually the way you beat any deck, is like, so the decks start at level 1, they go fast and whatever, they go as fast as possible. That's level 1. It's really speed, not power. And then from there, I guess he doesn't have Poro Snacks, but anyway. Whose turn is it? I don't even know what's going on here. But anyway. I can't focus, man. My brain's breaking. Oh, you go for speed, right? And then. He doesn't even have space for the 3/3 off of this thing. Oh, so you're playing a level 1 aggro deck, right? The way you beat aggro. So you play a level 2 mid-range deck. To beat that level 2 mid-range deck. I guess actually the way you can say this is the way you always win in any card game is by doing what's called going over the top. Yeah. The way you win in any yeah. So in general, the way you win. Alright, so I'm gonna fucking get these words out of my mouth if he kills me. You know, in my head, I think I'm like a very eloquent speaker, but then when I try speaking, nothing I say makes any sense. It's like really interesting. But this is such a joke. I can't believe he doesn't have Poro Snacks. It's day 1, a new card game just dropped out. You're playing aggro. Fastest deck, right? The way you beat that deck is you go a little bit over the top. You play level 2 strategy. Not so big that you don't get to do your thing and just get ran over, but big enough so that you outvalue the aggro deck. So now everyone's playing the level 2 deck. Somebody comes in with a level 3 deck, goes a little bit over the top of the level 2 deck. Now that level 3 deck has a little bit worse of a matchup versus the level 1 deck. Why is that? Because the level 1 deck, with that extra gap, right? With that 2 semitone distance, being now a major second away from your level 3 deck, can also now slip underneath it and kill you before you get to do your thing. How does he have 4 of these things? The cannon or whatever. I'm really surprised we're gonna win this. I really thought this was gonna like blow us out of the water in combat because he was just gonna get value on these guys, but now he's like just super dead. It's kind of gross. It's kind of unacceptable, but I just don't know if anything matters anymore. I really don't. I just don't know if anything matters. I'm just gonna take my open attack because it deals damage to him. Jesus. And then we have this thing too. I mean, yeah. Did he play this?
War Mason,
Sure.
reporting for duty.
But anyway. Yeah, the way card games work is like you progressively tend to like kind of try to work to go over the top of the other decks, and then that creates an opening for aggro to go back underneath. And like that kind of goes back and forth. The aggro decks come out, you get tempted to go smaller to kind of crush the aggro decks. And then to beat the decks that are crushing the aggro decks, you get tempted to go back up to go over the top of them. And it's kind of a seesaw effect. We go down to the floor to meet the aggro decks, we come back up to the top to beat the mid-range decks. And we go back and forth. What I was gonna say about that matchup with that Poro deck, which I assume that deck wanted to do, is that it was just kind of like a level 2 strategy where like you kind of still have this aggro game plan, but you're a little bit better versus maybe, I don't even know if it works like that in this game now. Where like you're gonna be a little bit better just because like, I don't know, you get like the value trades in combat and stuff like that. It didn't really work out like that for him, which sucks, but you know, c'est la vie. I'll keep all my units, I don't really care. A deck that I like, that I might start jamming if,
Sure is dark.
the thing with this aggro deck is, like, I don't love it. And it's kind of like, you know...
The chains, they never stop.
I don't know how to say, but it's just kind of like one of those things where... do I jam this Grenadier just to run into that when he's playing Callista? I know that this Grenadier is a potential blocker for Callista, which is valuable. And if I just jam it, I know it's just going to trade with this T1, which isn't super exciting. So I think I just take my open attack to 2 here.
Does death follow me, or peace?
But anyway. And then when we have Misfortune on the board, the T1 will no longer be an eligible blocker, so that's cool too. I'll go ahead and jam Misfortune here.
I'm one of the good guys, but not that good.
Do I trade Misfortune with this 2-3? Not relevant, because I don't have the option. Do I develop on this attack? That's a reasonable thing to ask. That's powerful. That's very powerful. I think I will go ahead and develop here. Because we are just kind of racing, and I can't do nothing versus this deck. He's putting a lot of power on the board, and I have to do the same. I'm not going to win by doing nothing. I will not go to trade Misfortune. Is there anything... Yeah, so like this is fine, I think. Yeah, this is fine. He does have 2-3s, which would be bad, but like they actually can't block him. Actually, yeah, this is the attack. Okay, cool. You get more damage from the Overwhelm trigger, which is pretty cool. It's not really a trigger, but just like the basic effect, the 1 damage that went to his face and to that thing, kind of like stacked up, which is cute. Alright, we got Gangplank, baby. Summon a Powder Keg.
We shall not rest until all betrayers.
I do, so I mean, I have a blocker for her. I think I want to jam Gangplank, or... I guess what I don't want to have happen is I play this, deal 1 to this, now he Vile Feast it, and then I don't have an easy blocker for Callista. I also could just jam the Iron Ballista and the Imperial Demolitionist this turn, and then Gangplank next turn, and I'll have 2 spell mana, I'll have the 1 left over, and then the 1 from this turn, and I'll even have Make It Rain up to go with my Keg, which is cool. So maybe we'll do that. Sure, let's jam the Iron Ballista. And then we'll play Imperial Demolitionist on that. 2 Spectral Riders, how exciting! Wow, look at all those stats! It's so cool. He's doing stuff.
Remember the objectives.
I have to imagine this deck has the Enduring one. But I don't care. I'm just gonna take all this damage because I'm a boss. I will take 4, 8, 11. Not a big deal to me. I'll get a 6. I'm not scared of you. Now, actually, there's one thing that's unfortunate about this, is that we don't have the spot for the Powder Keg. That's awkward. I might just take this open attack. I might just take this open attack. Ugh, that seems so bad. I might just take this open attack. I think I will. I might just swing with Misfortune, too. I'm just trying to think, like, how does this go wrong? I really don't like not having the, Man, this is so tough. I'm gonna jam the Gangplank. I just gotta do it, I can't not. And I'll go into... Oh, that's awkward. That's real awkward. I think I swing out here, though. I'm gonna swing out. Can't stop me.
Accept your fate. Be still now. You have earned your fate.
Interesting stuff here.
Love ya.
curious to see if he will... So now the thing that's unfortunate about this is that, well, I'm just gonna go for Noxian Forever to his face right now. Do I do that? So I have 8 mana here. Zap Spray Fan pushes me... I won't have enough to play both, because it'll go down from 4 to 5. I mean, I think we just go for... I think we just go for this on his face and just call it a day. Like, either one or you don't, right? Yeah, good game, bro. Oh, I think that's... Is that 3 W's in a row? I can't remember. I don't know anything. Alright, we're in Iron 1, boys. Been playing for about 30 minutes. A couple more games in us. And a 1-drop, a 2-drop, and a 3-drop. That's why I like to see. It's not my favorite 1-drop, but it is a 1-drop. I'm gonna go ahead and jam the Crackshot Corsair, because they both swing for 2. If he plays a 2-1, well, if he plays a 2-2, that's unfortunate. I lose my attack. But I think it's okay. I'm just gonna jam the 1-2.
Give me a sweet bun. Heightens the senses.
I'll go ahead and swing into this.
This isn't part of the training.
I am one with the land.
Fuse his legs!
I'm one of the good guys, but not that good.
I mean, we have the option of going like Butcher, Imperial Demolitionist, or even Imperial Demolitionist into Butcher, but like, it's not how I roll. He's most likely has a barrier effect. He's gonna barrier, it's like, if he barriers, the barrier will fall off, and then he'll trade with MF. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. Am I? Because if I don't pressure him to do it now, what will end up happening is he'll just bank the spell mana, and then he can just potentially have Fiora and barrier that. It's like, it doesn't really matter.
My life for these lands.
And it looks like he has exactly that.
Nature blesses
And this is
her
fine.
Love ya. Nature blesses her followers. Hallowed day.
It's cool. I don't mind. Now...
The fate of mortals and spirits falls to me.
I think I just want to jam my... I think I kind of, like, slipped off of my plan that I've said before, which is, like, I should just dump my hand as fast as possible. So I think when there's an opportunity to jam multiple units at a time, I should take it. But for sake of kind of, like, sticking to the plan, so you can, like, firmly see if it's good or bad, I'm going to stick to kind of playing stuff on curve, and then I'll dump my hand at the end. So I'll play a 4-drop this turn, a 5-drop next turn, and then I'll dump after that.
Like a fish in water.
Moving forward, I think, so like this game, we just kind of played things on curve. The only time where we really had an option was,
Who's angry for action,
The only time we had an option was on the Misfortune turn. We could have played a 1-drop and a 2-drop. That actually would have been bad for us, though, because he would have kept his barrier guy. So Misfortune actually does a good job popping the barriers. I wonder if that's something to think about.
Duty, selflessness, heavy burden.
It's even kind of interesting at this point, where it's like, if we had played Misfortune into a 2-drop this turn, like, he cannot get the barrier value on our attacks. So actually, in this specific matchup, Misfortune's double tap has a lot of extra value. That's something to think about moving forward. Does seem to be valuable, prioritizing having her on board to disincentivize the barriers. Maybe should have kept her on the board or played her earlier. Very interesting stuff.
Save your world. We speak with blades.
So now we're getting into awkward territory where we kind of want to have up mana. So we only want to spend, we have 7, we only want to spend 4 mana here so we can keep up the Noxian Fervor. I probably even want to be able to keep up mana for Misfortune, so I'll just lean on a 1-drop. I can use... yeah.
Oh God.
This is incredibly awkward, actually. Because even if we Noxian Forever here, it's still not going to die. What I might do instead, actually, is just Noxian Forever this and go to his face. I like that play. Fuck you, guy. This play's good. That's cute.
Strike without worry.
They are under my protection.
Ugh, everything about this is gross. I hate everything.
Ye started without me.
Yeah, I think it's important to dump your units as fast as possible. I think it was a big mistake to not go ahead and do that.
No use crying. You wanted wrath.
Looking for trouble? It found you.
Just gonna swing out here. I have a white board. I'm just gonna take advantage of it. He's getting close to 9. I want to push towards having things like Decimate be lethal. So we're just gonna swing out here. No real thought about it. Definitely not keeping anything back. Once again, barrier completely nullified by Love Tap. A beautiful thing. But that being said, he's kind of at the point where Shen is now just a decent blocker at being a 4/6, but it's all good.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
Math time. Do that math.
Closer.
Understood.
You're still dead, bro. Just die. Just give it up. This doesn't do anything for you.
Immediately.
This will be quick.
I think Homie's still dead. Oh, wait, is he still? No, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead by Xaxes. It's called Getting Got. Oh, I think that's 4 games in a row? I don't know. We're at 38 minutes. Kind of feel like I'm calming down. My my energy, I kind of came in at an 11 with that first Tom Kench game. Hey, Tom Kench. Got PTSD from that motherfucker already. This guy's all in on Bill's water. Let's see what his pet is. Seems like he's doing it real big. Always keep your 1-drops. Don't even have to think twice about it. Goodness gracious. It's kind of late. It's 10:30. He's got the Celestial Dog. He's not all in on the Pirate Chain. Cannot approve.
Bless the faithful and sear the heretics.
Oh, he's the attack? That's interesting.
No one's the wiser.
Devotion to battle.
Excellent way to get a leg up in the mirror. I like that tech. I like that tech a lot. He probably has the 3-2 here, so we'll just jam now. The 3-6 rather. You know, the second Daybreak card. Aurora Deterno. Let's give our opponent a wink. Let him know we acknowledge him as a human being and we value him. He's not just an opponent, he's a person.
I'll shoot the wings off a bilge wasp.
Didn't. Oh, got punished. Missed a point of damage, boys. Didn't have the 3-2.
Clad in shining sunlight.
Or either that or he just didn't care to play it at post combat, which is also reasonable.
Make the Empire
This is
proud.
cool because we get a Gangplank trigger on a turn where we don't have the rally token, which is nice. This is turn 4. We can develop a Zap Spray Fin. So there's no world where we play 2 units this turn. Zap Spray Fin is 2. I'm just gonna play the Zap Spray Fin. He can have his own, but don't care if he does.
Get bloody, get paid.
That kind of runes are.
Do this.
Do we still attack with this? I think we do. Oof. Yeah, I think we go ahead and make this attack. Let's do it.
Captain's orders. Bullet to the face.
Oh no!
Get some fighting ya.
Little does he know, all he's done is make my Make It Rain better. I wonder if there's an argument for saving the Make It Rain for his turn, for another Gangplank trigger, and to set up the Jagged Butcher. So we can jam Gangplank? Gangplank. We'll go ahead and play... Yeah, we're just going to play the Gangplank, because our other option doesn't use all of our unit mana, because... I mean, I don't want to play this, definitely. Doesn't block this thing. Playing this leaves us with 3 spell mana, or 3 unit mana, which doesn't allow us to play... Yeah. Probably over-talking this, but... Ooh, he does get to kill my... Powder Keg, though. Unfortunate. I don't know how much I care about that, though. He doesn't... That's a mistake. That's kind of a hardcore mistake. Pretty big that we have Misfortune now.
The bold.
Now we have a Love Tap that deals 2. That's cool. Not making his blocks any easier. Good old Jack.
Coming in hot!
Do I swing with everything? Do I play the Jagged Butcher? These are interesting questions. I think, looking at how many cards he has in his hands, and how many cards we have in ours, I just want to play the Jagged Butcher. And I'm going to swing out.
Nothing like the stink
This
of
game
blood
is
and
almost
sweat.
over.
Get to work.
I think we just got to jam. What is that? What is that signal? He has his own Jagged Butcher, that's what that signals. Wow. And a Hush.
There's plenty of killing left.
Ugh. I don't really want to slow down, though. Am I comfortable trading Jack for this? I think so.
Who's gonna get in my way?
Oh my god, this is so tough now.
Let's get to it.
Let's say Jack goes there. He can't make any value trades on these 2 guys. I think this attack is fine. I think we have to make this attack.
I've got us covered.
You and me. Let's go.
Made choices.
Say your farewells.
What do you want to do, friend?
You dare run.
What do you want to do?
What's that you got there?
You gotta put your opponent under pressure. You gotta make him think. You can't play scared. Confidence is half the battle.
Love ya.
Cowards! Run while you can.
Success gets you
Oof, how do I feel about that? How do I feel about anything? Well, so he has this attack no matter what, because he gets to just swing into the vulnerable thing and that, but given that he made this mistake last time, I guess I don't want to stack the powder kegs. I can't put my opponent on being that bad of a player. That's unreasonable. What I can do is decimate now, which will bring me down to not even enough to play the Zap Spray Fence. That's kind of unacceptable, honestly. This almost guarantees us Noxian Fervor. And actually, this is the obvious play, actually. What am I thinking about?
Aren't any gods here? Just me.
I still kind of want to hold this. Because if he trades Jack into this, I want to be able to hit it for 2. It's also tempting to just decimate. I'm going to wait, though. I'm going to wait. I'm going to let it rock. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does.
Get 'em all!
This is so tough.
Don't stand in my way.
Kill is the lot of you.
Alright. Let's now... We're going to put all our faith in this copy of Make It Rain. Let's see if it does what we need to do. I want to hit Jack, face, and I don't care what after that. But those are the 2 targets I want. I want Jack in his face. Didn't hit face, but that's kind of okay.
Who's angry for action?
Play more copies of Jack, you loser.
Not my first gunfight.
Ever consider a henging career?
This is 3, 4, 5 damage. Puts him down to 4. Wait. Oh, wait. No, why? Oh my god. Gangplank's gonna level. I'm so bad. I had no idea.
You've concerns, do you?
Okay. Gangplank's still gonna level.
Bilgewater is mine and mine alone.
Just gives us the extra point of damage.
It's yours.
Alright, it's GG. We're on a hot streak tonight. That's pretty cool, I guess. Might even make it to bronze, boys. Might even make it to bronze. Gotta start from where you're at. Ugh, started from the bottom, now we're here. Ugh. The worldly hope men set their hearts upon turns to ashes, or it prospers, and anon, like snow, lighting upon the desert's dusty face for a little hour or 2 is gone. I'll read you guys some poetry while we wait. I'm trying to memorize a couple of poems. Just because a couple of good ones I like. This is a section from a Shakespeare poem. I'm kind of okay with this hand. I don't really need 2 to 3 drops, I guess, but like, like this isn't better than the 3 drop. That's kind of why I wanted to keep it, but it's whatever. I guess I had the option of blowing a 2 drop. It's fine. Let's play the thing that swings for 3. All right, this is a section of some play by Shakespeare. I can't remember what's the name of it, but here we go. Our revels now are ended. These our actors, as I foretold you, were all spirits, and are melted into thin air, and, like the baseless fabric of this vision, the cloud-capped towers, the gorgeous palaces, the solemn temples, the great globe itself, yea, all which should inherit. Ooh, lost my train of thought. Yea, all which should inherit shall dissolve, and like this insubstantial pageant faded, leave not a rack behind. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. It's poem 1 for you guys. And I guess I also hit with the Omar Khayyam one before. That's a short one. That one's pretty easy to remember. Round 2. This is another good one. This is by Charles Huxley, I think, or something like that. But here we go with this one.
Let me smell something.
I am the great sun, but you do not see me. I am your husband, but you turn away. I am the captive, but you do not free me. I am the captain, but you will not obey. I am the truth, but you will not believe me. I am the city, where you will not stay.
No prey. No
I am your wife, your child, but you will leave me. I am that God
Pray.
set sail.
to whom you will not pray. I am your counsel, but you will not hear me.
Found you.
I am your lover, whom you will betray.
Love ya.
I am the victor, but you do not cheer me. I am the holy dove, whom you will slay. I am your life, but if you will not name me, seal up your soul with tears, and never blame me.
What did you find?
The Great Sun. Quality poem. I think we lost this game. It's alright though, I don't mind.
Smashing!
So we block 4. It's not what I'm about. I didn't come to block, baby.
Explosives.
Came to swing out.
This doesn't change a damn thing between us.
If you insist.
And that is GG, boys.
This isn't the end.
I am. That one game makes me want to switch to a Trundle deck. I really love Trundle. I love Ice Pillar. One of my favorite champions in League of Legends too. But we're gonna stay disciplined. We're at a 53-minute recording. You know what? Let's end it there. I would like to get to the next rank, but we're 10 minutes short of an hour. I think we take our hot streak. We don't go on tilt after the loss, and we take our progress, and we move on to the next day. So I'm gonna call it a day there, guys. I'm trying to think if there's something like chill to do. I could draft an expedition in the last 10 minutes. Actually, what I'll do is I'll play a normal game to round things off, to chill. And I'll do it with the deck that I just like. So this is the deck that I built. I actually kind of want to lose the star shaping out of this deck, though. Do I want to lose star shaping and run the gem thing? No, I don't think I do. Chimichangas. Yeah, this is just like a Targon deck that I like. Just 100% chance on Mountain Scryer. That's pretty much it. The only thing I think I would change in this... I'm not going to really think about trying to make this deck good. It's just a deck that I like. I'm just going to try playing it in a normal game, just for fun. Round off things. Keep it interesting. Cool hands. I'll use this. Give our opponent a wink, acknowledge them as a human being.
We were peaceful once.
Oh goodness gracious, this is tough. I'm gonna pass. And that's why we passed, boys. That is why we passed. Goodness gracious. The way you lose to this deck is they just jam out all the dragons on curve. And the way you don't want that to happen is you have Diana on turn 2, like a boss. That's how you draw it up. So that just slows him down a little bit, and then actually, it'll be interesting to see if we're able to like kind of out-tempo him with our stuff. I want to lean into invoking as much as possible. Well, actually, I'll take the 5/5 because I still need challengers for future heralds. Alright, we got all 3 mountain scars. Let's see how many of them we get to stick. He can't have a dragon with challenger yet, though, which is nice. So we know that we'll get this next turn. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Oh, what do I want here? I think I want this? Am I trying to beat him on the board this game, or am I trying to tempo him out? I think I'm kind of trying to do a mixture of both by fast-forwarding these Celestial cards into play.
I am watching you, dragon.
So we can jam this, he'll take that, but then we still get to kill Shyvana. Yeah, I think we do this.
A young Rakor once gazed upon these stars.
Come on, guy. Come on. Oh, interesting.
Suffer my fury.
Wow, not what I expected. That's a beautiful play. I like that a lot. Now he's gonna get to deal 8 and then 12. Fantastic. Really cool guy.
Believe or burn.
But I'll just throw this here. So actually now Shyvana doesn't get to level. Cutesy. This is really cool that he gets to pump it to a 5/6, or no, a 5/5. Nice play. That was cool. Gotta have those fight mechanics, yo. Yeah, right. That was a big 5-head play right there. That was cool. I want to keep the Daybreak thing for Leona. I think I'm okay to just pass here. Considering playing Spacey Sketcher. Jam another Mountain Scar here. We can't realistically play Control. That's not true. We actually can try. This is tough.
We chart our path by the stars.
Aurelion Sol's not the most impossible thing to beat. If. Tough stuff, man. Tough stuff and a tough life. I don't know whether we jam Spacey Sketcher here or not. I don't think we do. I think we take the 3 spell mana, hope he develops, and then we get to blow up 2 of his things.
End them.
He did not develop. He's too smart. He's too smart. But little does he know that we have another one of these things. I'll go ahead and jump off this thing. I don't mind. It's okay with me.
Witness my true power. We will be free.
Oh, I can still play this. I have 10 mana. It leaves me with 2 left. I don't get to really do anything else after that, which is kind of awkward. Whereas if I play this, it comes down to 7. Do I play this now? He gets this on attack. I actually kind of just want to trigger... Yeah, I'm actually just going to do this. I kind of just want to actually trigger a Celestial thing. I'm going to keep leaning into playing removal, I think.
Sunlight guide you, my brethren.
We won't be caught unaware.
Holy shit. Ugh, you disgust me, human. That's the play. Has to be it. Positively repulsive? We can still win this. We actually have... This is not the end of the world. This is kind of okay. Our life total's high. All hope is not lost, friends. No, we'll just go ahead and pass. So we have 11 mana. Which is one off from being able to do both of these things. I do unfortunately believe that... So if this is 9, we have basically 2 mana to spend after that. I think the play is just... It's just this.
Ours is the one true light.
And then we just have to hope he develops, and we get to obliterate Shyvana plus something else. I wish. What was I gonna say? It's actually incredibly unbelievable, I find it, that he has both this dragon and that other 5-mana dragon. That is not correct in any way, shape, or form. I don't know. I guess he's playing this instead of the 6-mana dragon? I don't know. This is a... I don't know. I don't think there's anything I want to take out of my hand at this point. Just gonna pass. I hope he has a way to give his stuff overwhelmed, because I just feel bad for like how stonewalled he's getting if he doesn't have a way to do that.
Daylight warms the heart and lights the way. Believe or burn.
I don't know how much I need to block.
No mercy for heretics.
I'm gonna go ahead and block both, I guess.
Back, heretic.
I don't know anything. Yeah, I'll go ahead and block both.
Targon's history is in each stone and star. It is sent into sheer force and will.
It was probably correct to play the Solari thing first. But I don't care about anything. That's highly unfortunate. He found a way to punish us for not using Obliterate on that first.
The dragon awakens.
This is really awkward. I think we're dead, unfortunately. Yeah, we can't actually remove anything. It's tough, boys. It's real tough out here.
And conviction.
The only fortunate thing is he doesn't have Overwhelm on anything. It's like our one saving grace. We can take 15, potentially.
The guilty were banned.
We can take 15. I think we kind of need to. Let's take 15, boys. Let's do it. I didn't come here to play scared, did you? Let's just go ahead and develop while we can. Oh no, he says Strafing Strike in hand. I'm so bad at the world. Does he actually not have 25 power in play? That's not believable. No, he does. That's before it hits the board, which is really dumb. Like, why would it show me that?
They think themselves cultured.
The world is a vampire. I have 8 mana, not 9. If Aurelian Soul levels, I believe I've already lost, honestly. So like, maybe I should just stop trying at this point. Maybe are we just wasting time? How can I kill Aurelian Soul this turn? It leaves us with 3 mana, so we have to hit this and then a 2-drop spell. This is not it. Good Lord in heaven.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty
Alright, we'll call it game, boys. So, when it rains, it pours. We went on a hot streak, we went on a losing streak, but we contained our losing streak into, what is it? We did it in normal games rather than, I guess, on ranked, which is good. But we're at an hour and 8 minutes recording. Yeah. Hindsight 2020? I don't know if I am happier doing this for an hour than playing Baldur's Gate and recording that. I might just do that tomorrow, and I'm not sure if I want to stay up till midnight. I do have work in the morning. But whatever. I'll call it a day here. Love you guys. Hope you are, hope life's being good to you. And, yeah. Peace.